Moors from that start all the way through, literally to this point that I'm showing y'all right here on Google. When they like, hey, the Moors was 711 AD all the way to 1492 after they war with Spain. Why would they all of a sudden just go to war with Spain? Why would the Moors, who had been helping Spain that whole time, the Moors built Europe. The Moors built modern day Europe. France, Italy, the architectures for that, the blueprints, the layout, all that come from the Moors. All that shit is designed strategically, specifically on certain energy points, all of that shit. The Moors did that. The Moors did all of that. All they modern day cathedrals, them big ass cathedrals that sits on the hills with the certain shapes. It was the Moors who put squares on top of circles and triangles on top of cutting triangles in half. They ain't know shit about no shape and how to mix no shapes together. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't know how to put no circles on top of no motherfucking rectangular cylinders and no squares on top of hexagons and octagons and all that. When you looking at a church, you looking at a building, that ain't nothing but a bunch of shapes cut off, put together. That's how architects design. It goes back to the basics of what they taught you about in school of shapes and shit. All this is shapes. Everything around you, shapes, two rectangles. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? All that shit is basic light magic. That's why they lied to us about shapes. Right? That's why they lied to us about shapes. All that. That's why they got fucking rectangular walls and ceilings, shapes to smash your electricity. To keep your electricity boxed in. You feel me? Shapes. But who you think taught them that? The Moors. The Moors, this the same. The Moors did this. All of this designing the Moors did. All these blueprints the Moors did. But it was because they had the Moors under spells. You gotta feel me. You know what I'm saying? The Moors wasn't themselves though neither. Remember, after they had sex with the human beings and they started mixing in, you feel me? Put that thing on them, you feel me? On the real. And them niggas was tripping. Them niggas got to tell them everything. I'm just breaking it down to you. They got to tell them everything, and then they got to doing everything for them. Not even knowing they had them under spell. That's how they put the Moors under spells, through the sex. It was through the sex. You feel me? You ever heard something called the Vril? The Vril that's a real celestial entity. You feel me? They talk about the Vril being a form of reptilian. It is a form of reptilian. It's like the worm where it gets inside you and it grows in you. It lives in you. It's an actual being in force, but it's like in worm format. They call them the Vril. They actually exist too. They are part of the reptilians. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They can enter through your eyes, through your nose, through your ears, through your nose, through your mouth. That's what Body Snatchers was about, the Vril. They made a whole movie about the Vril. Body Snatchers, you know what I'm saying? They like little worms. They can get inside you and then take over you because they actual entities. You know what I'm saying? They use the more